And then the other one I thought about is, what's the definition of a prion? A prion is a misfolded protein. And what these the way they weaponized the spike protein essentially is they inserted a gene into the spike protein that allows it to have a furin cleavage. And so that can be changed conformationally to then bind with your ACE2 pathway. So what you're talking about is an artificial 3D conformation, which sounds a lot like a prion to me. And those things are really, that's a self-replicating protein that can be transmitted through serum for sure. We don't know how else it's transmitted, but that also seems to be a little bit unlikely because it takes years usually to see prion disease. I'm just thinking this through. Now, I mean, Dr. Merritt talked about the stuff in the vaccine. I think it's interesting to note they call that biolipid, that nanoparticle lipid that they encase the RNA. It's called matrix M. Don't you love that name? But the other thing about that is, in terms of this bleeding, and in terms of your immune system, it turns out that the matrix M also has the adjuvant. And by itself, it can tune up your immune system even without a pathogen. And it has a part of the adjuvant is from a bark in the South American tree. It's called the Quilarha saponaria or something, and they're called saponins. And I bring this up because when I look back at the original research of them trying to develop matrix M, they talk about the problem of bleeding. It strips erythrocytes of their hemoglobin. It changes the conformation of the erythrocytes, which that's what Dr. Mate just said. It also damages the endothelium. And there's one more thing it does to the blood, but it causes something to do with antibody adhesions to cellular. Oh no, I know it causes lymphocyte destruction. So there's a lot of this thing. There's a lot of moving parts in this vaccine that could be the issue.